Hello, everybody. Welcome. As you all may know, Rwby Volume 10 is supposedly going to come out eventually. So, I kind of decided to make a bingo sheet on it just because this seems to be a very Rwby thing and people seem to be partaking in it very often. So I thought, hey, why not have a little fun about it, right? So, here we have some things that are going to happen, some things I want to see, some things I don't want to see, just the whole package. The whole package. Now, we're going to start with the very middle. That's obviously free space. No need to explain that. But then there's John's new outfit. Now, why did I single out John? Well, that's because John had a new outfit in Volume 9, The Rusted Knight. However, that didn't stick. I'm hoping that when he gets upgraded, he turns into a form looking like the Rusted Knight, except remove the rust. I made a coloring rendition of this, and I hope it's obviously going to look better in the actual show, but if John were to come out looking something like that, I think maybe with a bit more red to him, I think it would look very, very good. Next, new outfits. This is pretty explainable. Rest of the girls, we've had these for 3 volumes. Give us new outfits, please. Thank you. All right, cool. We have new outfits. Good. Cool. Next one, summer info. So this is a combination with the bottom one, which is the Team Stark flashback. Obviously, they're not interchangeable, but typically if we're going to get the Team Stark flashback, then we're obviously going to get info about Summer. But we can also get info about Summer and just Summer and about her final mission. So we can either get both of these, or we can get only one, which is the Team Stark flashback. Next one, we're going to be going to Winter, off screen. So, Volume 9, they kind of ignored what happened at the end of Volume 8. So, we obviously know that time passed, and I get the feeling that they're going to address it, but they're going to hand wave it and say, oh, we got, Winter will be off screen for a majority of this volume, and the people of Atlas will also be off screen and sort of hand waved, and we won't ever see them again. Also, since Winter is so powerful right now, she's not going to affect the plot too much, probably due to the fact that she is clearly stronger than all 4 of the girls put together. And yeah, that's not great for storytelling if you have someone who can 1v1 the main villain that isn't the hero, unless she dies, but they're probably not gonna do that. So yeah. Next is Yang and Blake praise. Yeah, this one I'm obviously not very happy about, but I get the feeling that it's gonna happen. Nora is gonna be like, "Oh, it's about time you did that," or some stupid thing like that, because Yang and Blake are gonna hold hands or tell them how, "Oh, our time in the Ever After was actually great. What do you mean Rwby was gone? We don't care. It was great." And or something stupid like that, and that will just lead to them being praised. Nora and Ren fixed. I don't want this one to appear. It might appear though, unfortunately, since it does seem like time has passed. That means that, well, there's a chance that a decent amount of time has passed. So that means that, a little iffy, but Nora and Ren might be back together and in a healthy relationship, which I really hope they're not. I want to see those feelings kind of dynamically smushed together. And Whitley Schnee, to be honest, he did contribute stuff to the plot, volume 8, but to be honest, I don't understand why he's a fan favorite, and I would prefer if he was just not there. Cool? Cool. I know I get hate for that, but that is my hill to die on. You may have also noticed that's really the column where I kind of threw in some stuff that I don't really like, but that's just what it is. Alright, next one. Mercury, dead or turn? So, Mercury is either going to die or he's going to turn to the good guys. Not gonna lie, if Emerald can turn, Mercury can turn. And I just want to have Mercury around more because I like him. I like how he just talks shit all the time, constantly, to everyone, except Salem. And it actually helps enforce the notion that Salem is rather dangerous because it's the one character that Mercury won't badmouth. Well, that and Hazel, but Hazel's dead, so, you know. Alright, next one. Pre-established Maiden. Yeah, I think the Maiden is... I hope it's someone we already know. Maybe a member of Team Coffee, like Coco or Velvet, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, literally anyone. Literally anyone. Just give us the Maiden and make sure it's a character we already know. That way we don't have to add another character. Next one. Team Coffee and Team Sun. They're going to be in this volume. I know that. So, yeah. Not really much you can do. No Aesops. I kind of hope they just don't involve the Aesops. Well, I would find it interesting to see them again. I don't really care too much, and I feel like their arcs are kind of wrapped up, so all they would be is background characters. And to be fair, if they're in the background, that is fine. That is okay. When I say no Aesops, I don't want them stealing screen time and having a narrative arc while the main cast doesn't go through another arc. Although, we do have more stuff on the horizon, like, for example, Ren and Nora and John, and Crow's probably going to go back to alcohol, to be honest, but I didn't write that here because that just seems weird. And speaking of old people, old John scenes, not going to lie, they made John old, so they just gotta bite the bullet and write scenes like that. I want John to every so often, whether it be like him complaining about his back, it can be something stupid like that, but just make sure that what happened in the Ever After did not magically get fixed. Okay? Good. Good. Now, next one. Background characters assemble. So, Volume 10, I believe they're leading into the end of Rwby. This isn't like, oh, this is the final volume. I think this is the final saga. This is the last stand against Salem. Maybe it will go for like 12 volumes. That's my estimate. So, yeah, I think we're going to get 12. I don't think we're getting like a full 15 or anything like that. I think it's just going to hit 12. So, I think this is going to be the season where the background characters assemble. And we're going to get all kinds of characters. Like, I'm talking, Glinda's going to be, in the background. We're going to see Cardin. We're going to see, as I already mentioned, Coffee, Sun, all of them. And we'll even see, maybe, Neo's transformed state. I think there's going to be a Neo cameo. RT doesn't want to let Neo die, so they're probably not going to let her die. So she's probably going to get reincarnated into someone and show back up on Redmond. I don't know how, and also now every time someone has pink hair, that means the theory videos are going to be insane. Next one, time skip. 1 month to 2 years. Why? I know that is a pretty big gap, but I don't see a reason for them to make it longer than 2 years. And the reason I chose 2 years is simply due to Oscar Oscar was currently 15 in volume 8. So it raising up 2 years would raise him up to be 17, the same age as Rwby. They were definitely hinting at that, but one of the main complaints that RT has gotten was about the age difference between the two. So they might use this opportunity to override that entirely. And the 1 month thing, I just feel like that's enough time for them to get settled down and for the warships and everything else to reappear. So yeah, good stuff. Next one, 5 new characters. Rwby loves adding characters. We're gonna get 5 new ones probably. My weird prediction, this is out of left field. I didn't put it on here because it's literally just a stupid gut feeling I have. I think we're gonna meet John's dad. I don't know why. I get the feeling we're going to meet John's dad. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how I know. I don't know. But I think it will happen. Mark my words, it will happen. Now, that's one of the random 5 that we're gonna meet. Who knows, they might steal screen time. They might be the best part. Who knows? Anyway, next one. Theo is evil. So every single headmaster that has been encountered by Rwby is evil. Except for Ozpin, but like, they treat him as if he's morally gray. So it kind of feels like he's evil light, if that makes sense. Like, they always treated him like he was some morally gray, evil and secret, character. So I think they're gonna throw Leo under the bus. To be honest, I kind of hope not, but once again, gut feeling, I think they're gonna do it. Honestly, what I'm hoping for, though, is for him not to be evil. I want him to be more like an All Might figure. Like, have that big booming presence and the loud voice and the big muscle, like the feel like a good stand-up, hard-headed bull kind of guy. Like, I do kind of want him to have that same presence as All Might, or maybe Escanor or Rengoku or something like that. He's probably not making it through Rwby, though. He's probably going to die, either because he is evil or because they will treat him like that and then he will die. So yeah. Also, Ice Queen cameo. Ice Queendom was a big hit. Everyone seemed to like it. Okay, that's not true. It was very divisive, but it was popular. And when something is popular, RT takes that into account. So I really do think that they're just going to take Ice Queendom, take a character that showed up in Ice Queendom, or a Grimm that showed up in Ice Queendom, and make a reference to it. Or, who knows, they may even reference it in the outfits, actually. A lot of people, well, obviously we all want to see the girls in new outfits. They may take some design aspects from Ice Queendom and put it into their new designs. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be sweet. Because Weiss's outfit in Ice Queendom was sick. Like, it was actually really cool. Also, DC cameo. They're going to try to cross-promote, so who knows. Maybe they'll reuse Superman's model and throw it in the background. I'm just saying it might happen. Alright. Pietro and Maria. They're going to show up. Why? Well, because in Volume 7 and 8, people were complaining that they didn't know and they weren't involved in the story, especially in Volume 8. So now RT is going to try to rectify their mistake and include them. And to be honest, I kind of like that because, it's fun. It's good. Next. Ren and Nora fixing. This is my preferred option, which is why I put it on the bingo board. That also means it's impossible for me to get a full bingo. However, I do not care. Because I just needed to put both of these on there because I prefer Ren and Nora fixing their relationship and us getting to see them fixing it and talking and all that stuff on screen. I want that on screen. I don't want it thrown in the background. And finally, is caring about Rwby. Yes, that is right. Rwby went through so much trouble in Volume 9, and they started treating her the same way they used to treat her. I don't want that. When she gets back and they tell her about that, I want them to be more emotionally supportive. I want them to be more open to Rwby, and I want them to try to lessen the burden. I want Volume 9 to feel like it has consequences. I don't think that's a high bar. Now, this can be done really well, but there's also a chance it can be done really poorly. Even, obviously, people have been making fan arts and jokes about this, about Rwby never being able to drink tea again. But that would actually be a really powerful character moment where Rwby, goes to drink tea and Yang, Weiss, any of them, reach out for the tea just out of reflex to stop her. And, that would sort of lean in, hey, this was a big deal, it kind of mattered. But I just want them to make it feel like, yes, we do understand what Rwby went through, and we're going to make sure that she feels protected and she is good and nothing bad has happened and all that is good. And don't pretend like it didn't happen because it was kind of important and just all that. I just want them to make sure that Rwby is taken care of and that they're caring about her after the previous events, because if you don't, then it will make Volume 9 feel almost irrelevant, and that's not something that you want any season of a TV show to be. So just have scenes that connect back to Volume 9 and make people go, oh yeah, and I think that will just do wonders. Anyway, that was my bingo board. I really, really, really hope that you guys enjoyed it. And I want you guys to actually share some of your Volume 10 predictions. Because, look, it's all but announced, man. I would really doubt RT would not announce it. So I just had to throw this out real quick to basically get everything out there. And I really want your guys' Volume 10 predictions just to see what everyone is thinking and what's established and what's not established and what everything is about. Now, without further ado, I'll catch you guys on the flip side, and I will see you later. Goodbye.